small, hellish, malicious. It doesn't need hell to spread chaos, your home will do just fine. Meet the imp, a mischievous demon from the darkest corners of European folklore. It may be tiny, but it can turn your life into a series of strange and terrifying events. Because once an imp appears, the laughter from the shadows may never stop. Imps are small demons known from Western European folklore, especially in Germany and England. In stories, they took on various forms, from twisted dwarfs with horns and bat wings to childlike creatures with grotesque faces, fiery eyes, and sharp fangs. They were often covered in coarse fur or dressed in tattered rags, as if ripped straight from the depths of hell. Although they were about the size of a common house cat, their capacity for destruction was disproportionate. They spoiled food, twisted dreams, incited people to quarrels and madness, and sometimes even took control of a human body like parasites. Wherever they appeared, they left behind chaos, fear, and a whispering laughter in the darkness. In the Middle Ages, it was widely believed that imps were sinister servants of witches and sorcerers. Folklore depicted them as lurking spirits inhabiting the shadows of old castles, crumbling ruins, and abandoned places marked by death and despair. They were thought to dwell in places saturated with dark energy, where human suffering and fear were especially strong. Their purpose was clear and terrifying: to sow chaos, deceive the innocent, and tempt people into sin and moral decay. The presence of an imp was often linked to misfortunes and unexplained events, sudden illnesses, crop failures, or bitter family disputes. According to some accounts, imps were not random spirits, but entities bound to a witch through a dark and secret pact. This unholy alliance granted witches power and protection, while the imps served as their spies, tricksters, and enforcers. To avoid detection, these demons often took the form of small animals familiar to people: a black cat slipping silently through the night, a raven perched ominously on a windowsill, or a toad lurking near a well. However, when darkness fell and the witches' rituals began, these creatures shed their disguises to reveal their true form: demonic, eerie, and full of malicious intent. Their eyes glowed with unnatural light, their twisted shapes cast long shadows, and their sinister laughter echoed through the night air. It was said that to see an imp in its true form was like glimpsing a fragment of hell itself. Imps are not world-ending demons. Rather, they act like hell's saboteurs, manipulating, whispering, tempting, and performing small, seemingly harmless acts that ultimately lead to disaster. They have the ability to vanish at will, whisper into dreams, and even possess a human body. Often depicted as hysterically laughing creatures with a wild gleam in their eyes, they resemble more the insane children of hell than true rulers of darkness. However, their small size is deceiving. Beneath their mischievous appearance lies a dangerous force. Many legends warn that if you look an imp directly in the eyes, it may enter your soul, taking hold of you in ways you cannot resist. Some tales also tell of imps being attracted to the scent of incense or the haunting melodies of old, forgotten songs whispered in the dark. Today, imps continue to thrive in pop culture, appearing in video games, fantasy novels, and horror films. They often serve as minions to greater demons or appear as solitary, chaotic beings causing mischief wherever they go. Their blend of cunning, malevolence, and eerie charm keeps them a persistent presence in the shadowy corners of modern storytelling. Although they originate from medieval legends, imps continue to thrive in pop culture today, and they're doing just fine. In games like Diablo, Doom, and The Witcher, they appear as small, nasty creatures, often attacking in groups and causing chaos. In fantasy literature, they serve as witches' helpers or parts of a demonic hierarchy, while in horror films, they're the terrifying twist that starts with laughter and ends in blood. Their unique blend of malice, cunning, and grotesqueness makes them unforgettable. Once you see one, you'll always be looking over your shoulder. Do you sometimes hear strange giggles when you're alone? Objects disappear, only to reappear where you've already looked? Maybe it's not a coincidence. Maybe a small creature with horns and claws is playing with you right now. Do you believe in imps? Or maybe you've already encountered one. Share your theory in the comments, and if you want more dark stories from the shadows of ancient beliefs, hit subscribe and smash that like button. We're just getting started.